like laughing and enjoying myself. He started laughing and enjoying himself. Now my daughter, she wants to go on all the crazy shit. She wants to go on like the tumbly things, and there's one called the Crypt, and it's like everybody's sitting. It's like a top spin, and it takes you up, and it spins you like 5 times, and it drops you, and it goes. I'm like, fuck you.
See, I would do all that stuff. I would probably do it. My wife won't do any of it, and I find that like the cars and these things usually like hit my knees. Like I'm too tall for a lot of these rides, and I get in like the roller coaster cars, and I've been in them where my knees are up, and the bar won't even like go down on my, it won't lock because my knees are up so high. I'm sitting there, and I'm too tall for it. So, but I mean they'll eventually get down. But I've had guys like come over to get the bar down and just shove it right down into my legs and like almost leave a bruise on my legs from shoving the thing down so hard. And it's like they're just not comfortable. If they had a comfortable roller coaster, it would be all right.
We got to make sure you're secure, sir. We got to make sure that if something happened, we ain't liable.
Oh, I ain't letting go. I'll be in that. If the car flies off the track, they'll find me in it holding on to the thing.
They used to have one at King's Dominion when I was a kid, and I absolutely love this ride. And everybody, like my family is like, oh, God, why did you love this ride? They had Smurf Mountain, man. Smurf Mountain. So they built, in the middle of the park, a mountain. I mean, it was a mountain. And hollow inside, of course. But there were three attractions at this mountain. You had Smurf Mountain, you had the Time Shaft, and then you had like the Haunted River. You know, the Haunted River was like a Pirates of the Caribbean knockoff. Time Shaft was like, I forget what Time Shaft was, but something like ultra, like it like fucked with your senses. It was like, you know, extrasensory, you know, explosion. And then you had Smurf Mountain, and all Smurf Mountain was you would walk up the side of the mountain in the queue, and they would have portraits of all the Smurfs, and then you would ride in a train up the mountain and in the mountain through scenes of the Smurfs. So you'd go through Smurf Village, you would go through Gargamel's house, and then it would be like Halloween time at the Smurfs, and then they would go to Christmas time at the Smurfs. All the time, and all you would hear the whole time is la 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 la, and
it's a small world thing.
Animatronic Smurfs, you know, not like animatronics now where they're like full motion. No, this was like stiff Smurfs that would like turn to the left, back to the right, turn to the, you know, they would all they did, or like one arm would move up and down.
This wasn't Walking with Dinosaurs.
No, it was like one arm would move up and down, and that's all it did, you know. But I loved this ride. I would ride it like 5 or 6 times, you know, whenever we would go there. Because I'm just like, I'm getting back on this motherfucker.
The last time I went to the amusement park, I went to Six Flags Great America up here by Chicago. And it got to be like 5 o'clock, and I had already ridden everything. And I just got bored, and we left. I was like, paid a lot of money to get in there, too. And like, I was like, what else do you want to do? And like, we rode everything. And like, I think we were with my brother and sister-in-law, and we were like, what do you guys want to do? We're kind of bored with this place. And they're like, well, yeah, we're kind of bored. Well, we were in our 20s at the time. I haven't been, it's probably been almost 20 years since I've been at an amusement park. But I was like, man, this is for like 20-year-old, 20-somethings. The amusement park isn't that fun because you want to go do other fun stuff.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's like when you go to King's Dominion, like there's the rides, but then they like how they get you is they got the games that you have to pay to play.
Oh yeah,
that's how they get you, man. Because they're like, hey, if you can get this ring on the golden jug, you can win an Xbox One or a PlayStation 4. It's only $15, and you get like 100 rings, and you don't win a goddamn thing because every fucking one of your rings flies all over the place.
They're all designed to not work.
See, the only ones you win, this is a little tidbit, and people probably know this, but I'm going to give it a little tidbit. The only ones you win, if you want to win prizes, is you get your family or your friends, and all of you take up the seats on one of the games where you spray the water in the target, you know, and the first one to the top wins. Just your family and just your friends play, so you're guaranteed to win no matter what. You're like, because so like they had like the knockoff like Pokemon stuff. So we played it so my son and daughter could get one of these knockoff Pokemon. But we would purposely I would like purposely tell people that would walk up, you ain't playing. This is family only, motherfuckers. Get the fuck away. You ain't taking the Pokemon from my kids. That's how you win. And then you just go and
just threaten people.
Mine. God damn it.
My country.
Get away from the funnel cakes. My funnel cakes. That's the other thing. I went there and so you go to Disney. We go to Disney quite often, or we did. I need to get back there. It's Disney style eateries in the park. It's the restaurants in Fantasyland are fantasy themed.
Yeah.
You go to King's Dominion, it's like, do you want to eat at Panda Express? There's a Chick-fil-A right there.
Yeah, but Disney stuff's real expensive, but it's pretty good.
Oh, Disney's, dude. So, like I said, my in-laws live, no lie, 40 minutes from the main gate of Disney. So the reason why I'm able to go quite a bit is because I don't have to pay for room and board. I don't have to pay hotel bills when I go to Florida. I just try not to kill my mother-in-law for, a couple days. And so we go there. There was one. So there's a couple places I really enjoy eating at Disney. One of them it's been there now for maybe a year or two. It's Gaston's tavern from Beauty and the Beast, and they sell, no lie, dude, they sell gigantic pieces of pork meat. It's just gigantic shanks of pork.
There you go.
And then they have this weird apple cider type thing you can get in a stein in a commemorative stein. So you're just sitting there with a tankard of frickin' cider and a giant piece of pork meat. Just bring me more, wench.
I need to get to Disney World with you, man, because it'd be fun.
Oh,
we
dude,
dude.
Okay, so here's the thing. If we go to Disney with me, there's a couple things there's a couple things bar none we do.
I want to go at Christmas, too, because that sounds like fun.
Oh, Christmas is so much fun. I've been there for Christmas. I have been there for Christmas. And, yes, they make it snow in Florida. It is that fucking awesome. They blow artificial snow everywhere in the park. But there's a couple staples you have to do when you go to Disney with me. One, we're getting a giant turkey leg. No ifs, ands, or buts. Giant turkey leg is a must.
We need a giant piece of meat of some kind.
At all times. It doesn't matter. If there is not a gigantic shank of meat...
We're going to be carrying meat around.
You're just carrying...
Onward to Dumbo!
We must ride the Dumbo! Nom, 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 nom. But yes, you must have a gigantic shank of some type of beast in your hand at all times. We have to find Alice. We always have to find the girl who plays Alice in Wonderland. That is a must for me. I'm a huge Alice fan. I have to see if it's the same girl that did it the year before, or if they got somebody prettier, and then say, God damn it, that Mad Hatter is a piece of shit. I can do it so much fucking better than him. We only ride the Haunted Mansion at night.
It's supposed to be really haunted.
And the reason why we only do it at night is because the line isn't long anymore. They all want to ride it during the day. Fuck no, we go at night when the line is short.
I rode it during the day when I went.
You ride it during the day, but I prefer it at night, like I said, because the line is short. If we get tired, we go over to Mickey's PhilharMagic and we sit for 20 minutes in air conditioning.
Yeah, or get on one of those little. Go into one of those little shows they do on the little theaters.
The Carousel of Progress literally is like a 30-minute show. So if we get tired and my feet start dying, yeah, that's where we go. We get in the Carousel of Progress. We sit there in the air conditioning. Don't do not the Country Bears, because Country Bears is only like a 10-minute show, and you're like, fuck, I didn't even get any rest, and I had to listen to these damn bears sing for fucking 10 minutes. We'll go to the Carousel of Progress. You have to beat my...
I watch the Country Bears, too.
I do like the Country Bears. You have to beat my high score at Buzz Lightyear Astro Blasters.
All right.
That I got a...
I wasn't out there when Buzz Lightyear was even a thing.
That I got a button after I got off there that said I was the high scorer. Because I got 1 million points. I got 1 million points at Buzz Astro.
It would be my first time, because... the Toy Story hadn't been created.
So the ride is you sit in the little spaceship and we both have blaster guns and we shoot targets. It's fun. It's fun. There's also a good eatery around there that has like hamburgers and chicken sandwiches and fries and stuff. Really good. And I know where all the smoking pits are in Disney World. I know where every smoking pit is.
All right.
So I could take. You're like, hey man,
We're in business.
Hey man, I need a smoke. All right, where are we? Fantasyland, other side of Space Mountain. Let's go. Woo! Space Mountain, limousine riding, jet flying. Woo! Oh, and for anybody, and just so you know, everybody, Ric Flair is doing fine. He's still alive. Ric Flair is good.
Yeah, he's cutting promos.
Yeah, saying I'm not dead, motherfucker. Oh, what else is there? I mean, Disney is just. I mean, I usually go like with Disney. It's one of those you got to be there. You go when it opens and you stay until the end, because first of all, it's not going to be hey, we rode everything because the lines are so fucking long.
Yeah.
You're gonna want at least 2 or 3 turkey legs or.
Oh, you gotta stay. You gotta stay for the parade. They always have the parade.
Oh yeah, always got the parade. The fireworks show is always good. The look on the kids' faces when they can get like an autograph from one of the characters, and I love seeing like if they're gonna pull out some like strange, obscure. Like, when I was a kid, I remember we went to Disney World when I was a kid, and Prince John from Robin Hood was walking around the park. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Prince fucking John. The bullshit one was when I went as a kid, I was getting autograph. I had gotten, like, the dwarves.
I saw most of the big ones when I went. I saw like Pluto and Mickey and
Goofy,
everybody.
Donald. Well, I wanted an autograph from Winnie the Pooh. So I went up to Winnie the Pooh, and the guy was like, oh, Winnie the Pooh can't give autographs. I'm like, what the fuck do you mean Winnie the Pooh can't give autographs? He's fucking right there. Sign the fucking shit. He's like, Winnie the Pooh doesn't have fingers to hold a pen. I'm like, what? Well, now they caught on. I guess me bitching about it for years finally caught on. So now a lot of the characters, like, they have a stamp. So instead of, like, actually, like, writing the name, they, like, stamp in, like, the autograph book with, like, a stamp. A lot of them will still sign it. Like Mickey will still sign like actual signatures, but like Winnie the Pooh, Tigger that don't have fingers, they stamp it.
Just pull his mitt off with his human hand.
We pull my They put the little they had this like
oh bother.
There's this like hidden cave where they put the Little Mermaid. You have to go in like this little hidden cave and you can see the Little Mermaid.
Oh.
Like, hey, redhead.
Disney's like a freaky kind of place too, man. There's like all kind of weird rumors about it. It's an interesting landmark.
Oh, I love Disney. I love it so much. Like the fact that there is a hotel in the castle at Disney World in Florida. That was like supposed to be Walt's like living quarters, and if you pay like $1 billion, you could actually sleep in there for a night. Like, yeah, fuck yeah.
Didn't Tom Cruise stay in it? In that room?
I don't know. They were doing this thing when we went last time. You go to the fire station, and you can get like cards, like almost like magic cards in a way, and you go around the park at different areas of talking, like the magic mirrors, and you play cards and like can battle against like villains at these magic mirrors with your cards.
Huh.
Pretty interesting.
It's always, to me, I've been to a few different amusement parks, and that one to me has always been like it's the craziest place I've ever been, because it's like they don't want the illusion to break, so they have people. That place is spotless. Like, you could like eat off the ground at Disney World. Like,
you can't if you read like the stuff about Disney, like the people, like if there's a piece of trash on the ground, like the people working at Disney cannot like bend over to pick up trash. They have to like as they walk by, like reach down, like scoop it up. You can't like reach over and grab. You have to like do a scooping motion and pick it up. It's so interesting. It's freaking amazing.
Yeah, there's a lot of weird stories about Disney, and people that work there tell weird stories about the place, and there's like all kinds of rumors that it's haunted and that there's weird shit built underneath it.
What I want to do is I want us to go. I want to take our portable recorder with us and not live, but on-site podcast from Disney.
Yeah, I wonder if they'd let you do that. I wonder if they'd tell you no recordings, or I guess some people have video cameras and take home videos or whatever.
Well, shoot, with cell phones nowadays, everybody's got a video camera. So
Yeah, I remember. I remember going when before cell phones even existed. Well, I mean, they had the big primitive